back with another blog. I realized like I've been lacking on the Mafia, and when I decided to stream it, it was fucking up. So when I get to where the stream doesn't fuck up, and I can edit after the stream and all that, I will have that out for y'all, because I know I have some subscribers that's all waiting for the Mafia shit, especially waiting for me to get to Mafia 3. I'll be, trust me, once I get that out, I'll get that out. As for right now, this ain't a channel update. It's just a blog. It's just a let's talk. But with a little bit of what I'm gonna be doing with the channel, because I realize I'm having a whole bunch of fun with TMNT, Splinter Fate. Actually, my favorite game of the year. To be honest, it is actually my favorite game of the year. Yes, it's like, for certain people, it's gonna be like, damn, but you going all the way back to the very beginning and have to work your way back. That's what makes it fun. That's old school gaming. You had one chance to get to all the way to the very end of the game in one shot, or you going back to the beginning of the game. Kind of like, I didn't play it though, but I seen some gameplay like Shifu. Shifu has that like element of difficulty, like, oh. But I think in Shifu, the more you die, the older you get, type of thing. And so, yeah. But it's difficult, but it's fun. Like, I can tell, like, this game is like insane, and I love how it breaks the fourth wall. Because when we faced Karai, it was like, oh, Michelangelo said something about like, oh, something the fourth time. When it was the fourth time we were facing off against her, I was just like, no way, this shit is keeping count. My homie said that too. I said it in my head, but he said it out loud. And that's how you know great minds think alike. And then it's crazy how like me and him are so like-minded, and we think alike. Like we get into conversations that is like if the government knew that what we knew, we'd be dead. It's those kind of conversations. And disclaimer, we don't know nothing.
Yeah!
Just saying. But yeah. What I can say is, damn, why am I'm drawing a blank? It's time to go to sleep, that's why. But what I can say is, jump from topic to topic, what I can say is, we are in a strange time. Believe it or not, I feel like the 70s and 80s, I would love to live in that time frame. I would love to live. I feel like times were easier. Like, back then, it mattered if you had talent and you was hardworking. Now, it's just, can you give it up? And you got a deal. Back then, I don't feel like it was like that. So, and it looks like you actually needed talent, because 9 times out of 10, it was a talented person in movies, comedy, and sports, 70s, 80s, and 90s, trust me, they had talented motherfuckers. They might have not been as talented as people today, but they were more skilled, I would say that. They were definitely more skilled. Today's generation in NBA fucking sucks. They lack skill. And trust me, I didn't even pay attention to the finals. I just watched highlights because of how boring the finals, after the second round of the playoffs have been boring. Like once it came down to the last four teams, those conference finals were trash. And then the finals was even like more boring. Like you have someone playing on one leg. He just went out. So it took some pieces to fall into the right place. First round for OKC, they needed Ja out of it there. Second round against Denver, they were trying to take, I forgot who they were trying to take out. They were trying to take out someone on Denver. And they ended up having to play injured. I think it was Eric Gordon. He ended up having to play injured. And then in the conference finals, they went up against the Timberwolves. The Timberwolves don't even have anybody. The fact that the Timberwolves even made it that far is beyond me. And then in this round against the Pacers, they needed to take out Tyrese Halliburton. I find that trash. I find them trash. I find the NBA trash. I ain't gonna hold you. There's like, I'm a fan of basketball, but I'm a fan of competition. It wasn't competitive. It wasn't. There was like 3 or 4 games that was blowouts. It really was. It was 3 or 4 games that were blowouts. So 3 out of 4 of those 7 games, there were blowouts. I find that boring. That's not like the last finals that was actually fun to watch. Was probably 2015. I'll say like maybe 2014 when the Spurs got my team up out of there in 5 because we had a quitter on our team who self-claimed GOAT. He's a quitter. I'm actually just making this blog because I need content. I ain't gonna hold you. I need content, so I'm just making a blog and I'm talking, and I realize like certain people actually do love when I just talk, especially by myself, and like to get to know me. People fucked with that a lot. Like, I got a lot of messages saying, hey, you should do more of those. Trust me, I'll do more. This is one of them. And I say when I hit the 3,000 hour mark, I'll apply to where I can make a membership for this channel. I'm not gonna charge too much. I'll charge everybody like $1 a month for different kind of content. It's not gonna be just the blogs, the gaming. It'll be like shit that you didn't never even know about, or a certain game that I would just love to play and have it just for members only. Like, and then there'd be some personal shit that I would actually expose for the membership. I ain't exposing to the whole internet shit. Nah, you have to pay for that. I'll buy that for $1. I was playing. If you don't know where that's from, go watch RoboCop. Speaking of that, random. I'm random in general, but imagine if a fucking cyborg, like a cyborg cop, just came out of the blue, getting out their little patrol car. Freeze, dead or alive. You coming with me? I'm like, you got it. You got it. You got it. Cause fuck that. Fuck that. You got it. Whatever you trying to do, whatever you trying to take from me, whatever you taking me to, you got it. I ain't fucking with, cause that's terrifying. I'll be shitting my pants. I ain't gonna. But yeah. The next WWE blog will be coming out soon. Cause SummerSlam is soon, so I'll be dropping a WWE blog. Find it trash that my guy don't have a belt. I crashed out on that. I do have a crash out video about that, saying Jay deserves better. Yeah, I crashed out about that. But yeah, I'll be dropping more TMNT, Splinter Fate. I'll make a playlist, so if you haven't watched it, I'll make a playlist just so you can watch 1 through 3 that I have up so far. I got 4 about to drop, so 1 through 4. And whenever I drop 5, 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10, because until I beat that shit, that's how many episodes I'm gonna have until I beat that shit. And then I think I'm probably gonna have like 9 chapters for Mafia 2. I don't know how long Mafia 3 is, but Mafia 2 will probably have like 9 or 10 chapters. Cause I was streaming earlier today, and I don't know why, but as soon as I something told me to nah, don't push it. But I wanted to finish the chapter. I was halfway through the chapter. I didn't want to just stop halfway through the chapter. Because I finished 1 chapter. I wanted to finish 2 chapters for 1 chapter. Like for 1 episode. I'm trying to keep it that way because I finished 1, 2, 3, 4. The first 5 actually, in the first 2 episodes. So I was trying to finish 6 and 7 for episode 3, chapter 3. And my fucking stream crashed. Now, in my head, so let's not even try to push it, but let's fucking push it. I'm not trying to have it end in the middle of the chapter. So let's just finish this chapter, and then once it gets done with a cutscene, cut it there. Hit them with a to be continued. It looks like that shit is going to not drop anytime soon because I'm not gonna be. I have footage of gaming, but I haven't streamed gaming, and so I'll take a week, but I'll stream so much to where I can have footage for the week. But that didn't happen today. But thankfully last week I had enough for it last week, and I'll have enough for this week. But I will be doing that. I need y'all to stay tuned. I need you to stop fucking watching just 30 seconds of my shit. I need my watch hours. Stop watching just 30 seconds of my shit. So at the end of this, I'm gonna need y'all to say in the comments. What's a good saying? You know what? I'm going to do a quote. I'm going to do a Ninja Turtle quote. Forgiveness is divine, but never pay full price for late pizza. I need y'all to say that in the comments. If I see that I recorded for like 15 minutes. If I see that I only have an average duration of 5 minutes, that means you skipped to the end. And if I don't get no comments of what I just said, a wise man says, forgiveness is divine, but never pay full price for late pizza. I need y'all to say that. A wise man said, forgiveness is divine, but never pay full price for late pizza. I need y'all to say that in the comments. That way I know you watched the whole thing, and I'm going to look at the average duration. But I'll see y'all in the next video. I'm out.
Smoking!